Hey, comic book fans, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0. And fans, you're back with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to do that all important comic book review so you, the fans, can make a decision on what comic books to buy. And guys, sorry I'm fighting off the flu, so I'm doing the best that I could here today. But today we're going to be talking about the Black Vortex issue number 1. Cool cover here. You get to see the mirror, and we get to see all the heroes in the background, which is, I guess, a pretty cool cover. Nothing wrong to complain about it. The book is written by Sam Humphries, and the artwork is done by Ed McGuinness. Now, the artwork is, I thought, was pretty well done here. I think what I liked about this series, though, too, about this first issue was the coloring. I thought the coloring fit well. It felt that it fit the tone of the book. You know, there were there was a lot of lighthearted moments in here, a lot of comical moments in the issue. So I felt that the artwork and the colors and everything around it was really well done. You get to see Groot here. He's sitting there playing like a Dungeons and Dragons game, and he's like clueless. He's like, "I am Groot," you know. Really funny stuff here. So as you can see, when certain things happen, we get the dark tones, the darker tones, the purple color, for that mystical effect. So again, all that really fit this book. But what was the story about? What did I think about this particular issue? Um, I guess if you read Star-Lord, the actual series, I guess it's going to give you led up to the Black Vortex. But if you haven't, the book gives you a description of what has happened up to this point. And the book winds up going to 12 billion years ago. I guess where this black vortex mirror, whatever it is, that originally existed, and we get to see this type of race here, and we get to see what the black vortex mirror kind of actually does to somebody. Excuse me. So we get to see that here. So I was like, okay, but the book does a really good job at introducing the characters that are going to be in this particular story. So you got Beast and you got Storm in there, and you get all the other X-Men from the past. And what the book does, I think what uh, Sam Humphries does best in this particular issue is that he puts a lighthearted moment saying that we have all these X-Men in here that are from the past. And then you get X-23 that's like, no, well, she's from the present. So kind of makes fun of themselves, at them going so back in time and all this time continuum and stuff. So I really appreciated that here. And then again, it introduces the other characters like the Guardians of the Galaxy when it comes to Rocket Raccoon and Drax and everybody else, and they get to have like this game night. And then Peter Quill finds out that there's something going on, there's something important happening, and him and Kitty Pryde are on this ship, and they come across the Black Vortex mirror, and they're kind of spying on what's going on here, and we get to see what the mirror does to the people. So right away they figure it out that they got to try to take the mirror, and they wind up doing so. They're successful in taking the mirror because they feel that it's in the wrong hands, and they just bring it back to Earth or planet Spartax. I'm sorry, they bring it back to that planet, and they're all discussing like what it is, what it can and can't do. Is it good for humanity? Is it bad for humanity? Is it good for everybody? And they're all pretty much standing around discussing really what this mirror is. And by the time you wind up, getting to the end of this issue, we wind up seeing that, Storm wants nothing to do with it. She doesn't want anybody to touch it. She feels that it could be a bad thing. And then next you wind up seeing is you get to see like these slaughter people, whatever they were called, try to retrieve that mirror back again. So, yeah, here it is. Big battle royale going on. So, and they're like, don't let him get the Black Vortex. That's pretty much what this issue was. So, what did I think about this issue? I didn't think it was anything spectacular. Um, it's definitely not worth $5. These $5 books, if you're going to charge $5 books, again, I've said it over and over again, it's got to be something that blows you away. And there wasn't even a lot of dialogue in here. There was just a lot of, this is the Black Vortex. This is the Black Vortex. Hey, this is the Black Vortex. it's in the wrong hands. It's in the right hands. You know, it wasn't like anything special. If anything, this was a setup issue for things to come in this particular series going forward. But otherwise, besides some lighthearted moments in here to to make you laugh a little bit, this was nothing spectacular at all. Basically, like I said, it's a mirror, and if you look into the mirror and you submit to the mirror, it's going to change you into something different. That's basically what this issue is. And so I guess you're just, as a reader, learning about this Black Vortex thing. So, will I be reading it going forward? I read Guardians of the Galaxy anyway, so I'm going to, keep reading it. And if it's still good, if it continues to be okay, I'll get some of the other issues and I tie it into it. If not, then I probably won't read Guardians of the Galaxy or anything else that has to do with Black Vortex. So it's still yet to be determined on what I think of Black Vortex. Again, this is pretty much a setup issue, learning about the Black Vortex and what it does. So after reading this, I'm going to give this one probably a 3.25 out of 5 stars. I think it is just above average. It's got great artwork in there and there's some funny moments. So, but it wasn't the best read I've read by far at all. So, guys, until that next comic book review, leave me your comments below. And this is Mike Spider's Lair signing off. And thanks for watching Comic Book Corner 2.0. Take care, fans. See you soon. Bye.